I'm about to demonstrate pure, vile racism. Stuff that very well might get me banned on YouTube. But I'm only commenting on it. I'm not the one making this horrific, racist decree. Watch as the leader of the black KKK goes off about white people.
So it's Kyle Rittenhouse trial. It reminded a lot of people of something, I just can't remember what it was. Oh, the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, in which Brett Kavanaugh, who had been accused by a high school friend of committing sexual abuse of her, cried his way through the hearings to make him a permanent member and Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court. And his tears turned out to be more powerful than the tears of Christine Blasey Ford, which were the tears of an alleged victim. But in America, there's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, green waterworks. White men can get away with that too. And it has the same effect. Even as the right tries to politicize the idea that masculinity is being robbed from American men by multiculturalism and wokeism, they still want to be able to have their tears.
In case you're not familiar, that's Joy Reid, a host on MSNBC, demonstrating the most despicable, vile, racist thoughts that anybody could possibly have. The antithesis of Martin Luther King. Judge me by the content of my character, not the color of my skin. Something admirable that we could all get behind. She is a leader in the newly formed black KKK, where they think that because they have institutional power that they completely deny, saying that they're the underdog, but apparently they do, because she's able to spew this vile hatred while retaining a multi-million-dollar job per year at said MSNBC network. You know how in the KKK they have the Grand Wizards? In the black KKK, apparently they have the Grand Witch. And for any of you who would possibly defend her, just remember that if I were to say anything remotely similar about a black person who had suffered ills of society, who had gone through personal hardship, I would rightfully be called a racist, because this is pure racism. Again, it's the shoe on the other foot principle. Just switch out the races. That's all you have to do. Then you can see just how racist a society we have become on the left-hand side of the aisle. I'm not saying that there isn't racism on the other side, but they basically intertwine because they both want race wars.
Race wars on, everybody! It's going down! It's going down!
And the number of white people that are truly this vile and racist are diminishing, while the number of black people being pushed over there by MSNBC are increasing by said host, the Grand Witch of the black KKK. Who wants to live in a society where this is allowed to proliferate, where she every night gets to spew her vile hatred to the rest of us, to inform those who are susceptible to her racist rants and dividing our country? MSNBC should fire her. MSNBC should be put off the air. But we have a First Amendment, so I support your right to state this, even though I vehemently disagree with you, which you would not do for anybody in the middle or on the right. Just opposing you is hate speech, despite the fact that what you do, you Grand Witch of the black KKK, Joy Reid of MSNBC, is the most vile of all possible racism. Peace and blessings. Thumb up the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And have a fantastic day. Join me at rumble.com, YouTube, Censorious. Peace.